Hello. I'm going to try to see if I can do this live, headed to an event. I'm headed to an event tonight, a meetup group event tonight. And I told a follower of mine that I would address a question that she had regarding one of the posts. There was a repost, so it wasn't my post. It was, I believe it was Bishop Greg Davis. He did a post, and I reposted it on my stories. I also posted it on my Facebook page, and it was talking about how some of you are marrying people that you say you love, but you don't even like, and that's a problem. And so she was saying, you're going to have to explain this one a little bit. You're going to have to talk a little bit more about this one. And so one of the great travesties I personally believe is when you are in a relationship with someone, or God forbid, you are married to someone that you don't even like. Like, to me, that's a problem. There's something really wrong there, that you're married to a person or you're in a relationship with a person that you don't even like. And let me be honest with you. I've been on the other side of that. I've been in a relationship with someone who said, oh, they loved me, how wonderful I was, how amazing I was, and how much they loved me. But the reality is, y'all, they did not like me. They did not like me. And one of the things that I was always taught is when we love something, we accept it, right? We love something, we accept it. When we like something, we approve of it. So like equals approval, and love equals acceptance. And so when we don't like something, when we don't like someone, we don't approve. We don't approve of how they're living their life. We don't approve of what they're doing, what they're saying, or whatever they believe in or what they value. We don't approve. We don't like them, right? And imagine trying to have an intimate relationship with someone that you don't like. It's awful. It's awful. So you've got to check yourself. You've got to check yourself and say, do I like this person? So I wanted to make this brief video. I'm not going to hold you long, but I wanted to make a brief video just to let you know my take on how this thing goes. So when I first meet a man, these are the levels in which I vet him. And women are always asking me about my vetting process. I have had so many women, I want to know about the 12-step vetting process. Well, I'm going to make an entire video about that and post it on YouTube. So I will not reveal all 12 of the steps because that is for a YouTube video. However, I will tell you this. So if we're being honest with ourselves, we know that we're initially drawn to a person by the way they look, by the way they present themselves. Sometimes I'm drawn to a person by their energy. So that's the first thing I notice, is I'm like, there's an energy here. There's an energy about this person. Or this gentleman is a handsome gentleman. I like the way he smiles. Like, there are all types of things that will initially catch my eye about a man. And it's energy, it's his style, it's his confidence, it's his smile. I always love a man with beautiful teeth. I'm a sucker for a man with beautiful teeth and a beautiful smile. But it's a confidence about him. It's an energy about him. The other thing I can be honest and say, because I just got back from Black Alumni Weekend at UVA this past weekend, is even if a man is not smiling, there also is like a mystery. I find myself attracted to men who have an air of mystery about them, right? So even if they're not smiling, there's something about them that's confident, but there's also this mystery about them that I can't quite put my finger on. So that's the first thing that draws me into a man, because people ask me this all the time. Like, okay, show me a picture of a man that you think is attractive, someone that you would give more than a second look to. Okay, there is a look. There is a well-groomed look. I like a man who, I'm not a big fan of beards. Everybody who knows me knows that. I do not like beards. That's just not my thing. But I like a clean-cut, well-groomed man. One thing I notice about, that I love on a man is a nice, fresh haircut. Like a clean, fresh haircut. He's clean shaven. His skin looks great. He smells great. He's just well groomed. Like that immediately makes me give him a second look. His teeth, his smile, that makes me give him a second look. But it's more of an energy, right? It's a confident energy. It's something about him. I can't admit that I do love a tall man. I love a tall man, and there's something about that draws my eye to him. I love a man whose clothes are well-fitting, and they don't have to be like, the designer clothing look, or it doesn't have to be super swaggy, but his clothes should be appropriate to where we are. He should have well-fitting clothes. All of those things do make me curious, right? And that's what we're looking for. The initial thing we want to ask ourselves is, am I curious about this person? All right. So if we get the opportunity to actually meet this person or talk to this person, the next thing we're trying to determine in that brief exchange is, do I like him? Do I like him? Do I like the way he presents? Do I like what he's talking about? Do I like what he stands for? Do I like his values or his morals or whatever I can pull from that initial conversation? Do I like him? And I don't know what it is. Some of you all are skipping this step. You're like totally skipping the step of, do you like him? You're so enthralled by how good he looks. You're so enthralled by, his swag or his physical appearance. Maybe if he's flashy, you're so enthralled by that you're not asking the serious question of, do I like him? Do I like what he stands for? Right? That's the next thing I try to assess very quickly. Do I like this person? Do I like the general energy of this person? Based on this conversation that we're having, do I like what he stands for? Is there commonality there? Do we have shared values and morals? Do I like him? Right? Do I like the way he does things? I like the way he gets down, as my dad used to say. Do I like him? I am also assessing in that first interaction, do I respect him? That's another thing. Women are overlooking this. Do you respect him? And is he respectable? Right? Is this a man I can respect? And again, this is your first interaction, maybe your second interaction, your first phone call, not by text, okay? We're talking on the phone, FaceTiming, or in person. Do I like this gentleman? Can I respect him? Let's go a little deeper. Do I admire him? Do I admire him? What's something about him that I admire? Y'all are skipping clean over that. Clean over that. You're letting a man enthrall you with his good looks, or enthrall you with his swag or his money or his charm, and you're not asking yourself these basic questions. And remember, we're not focused on what he thinks of us. I could care less. There are often times where I have actually dated a man long term and gotten into a relationship with him, and then I said, I wonder what he thinks about me. Like, that's not even a thought in my head in the first 3 months. I don't give a fig about what he thinks about me. I'm focused on what I think about him. Do I admire him? Do I respect him? Do I like him? Is there something about him that I like? That's you got to do that first and foremost. Once you get past the initial curiosity, the attraction, ooh, he looks good, ooh, he smells good, ooh, that suit looks good, or whatever, right? I need you to immediately go to, do I like him? Do I like what he stands for? Do I like his values, his morals? Do I like what he's talking about? Do I like him? Do I like his energy? That's you gotta go there. Do I respect him? Do I admire him? Okay? So it's the initial, something that I'm curious about. It's the initial attraction. It's the initial mystery, his smile, whatever it is that initially made me curious. That's step one. Step two, do I like him? I'm talking to him. I'm trying to get to know him, or I'm listening to him talk to other people. Because this past weekend, I met all kinds of good-looking men, y'all. Top tier men. okay, that hold top tier positions, went to a top tier school all across the country, got good jobs, made good money. The best of the best, black excellence, right? But I'm listening to them talk in the group. Like, I'm listening to them talk in the group. I'm listening to them, interact with other people. I'm watching them, and I'm just saying, okay, do I like him? Can I respect him? Do I admire him? Those are the first three things you have to ask yourself about that man. I would not have given my number to a man that I did not respect, did not like, and did not admire. If the answer was no to any of those three questions, he does not get my number. He does not get my Instagram. He does not get my email address or anything else. I don't pass go, because I know that's what I need to engage with a man in a real way. And at my age, and really it should be at any age, but at my age, I only engage with men in a real way. I don't engage casually with men, and everybody knows this. The men that date me know this. This is not a casual for fun. Oh, you're not my husband, but he ain't come yet, so let me fool around with you. No, that's not what I'm on, and honestly, that's not what you should be on. You should be on, if you want to get married, if you want to be a wife one day, if you want to have a family, if you want to have a real relationship, a genuine relationship, then you need to be on that kind of time, right? You need to be on that kind of time that says, I don't waste time with men that aren't that. So that's the first thing I'm going to tell y'all. There's plenty of men that no, they did not get my phone number. No, we did not exchange information to keep in touch, because I was like, nope, not husband material, nope, I can't respect him, or I don't like him, right? Or I don't admire him. Like, as soon as I answer no to any of those, I don't pass go. And neither should you all. But here's what tends to happen. You don't ask those crucial questions, and you just go on what you see. You go on what you project onto a man. Oh, he could be this. He could be that. We could go here. He could buy me this. He could. See, all that's a projection. You don't even know if that's who he really is. And you go on that, and you go with it. You go with it. You like, you know what? Okay, well, I'm just going, and, if 3 months from now I find out he's not my husband, well, it's just something to do. I hear too many women say that, and then they wonder why their husband can't find them, because you putting all this energy into this guy that clearly ain't your husband. Oh gosh. And waste all this time with this guy who's not your husband. No, I don't care if you're 21 or 41 or 61. You need to adopt a new mindset that says, I'm not on this thing where I waste time. I'm not on this thing where I just deal with a man just because. No, don't be on that kind of time. No. And then all you're doing is you're setting yourself up to be in that mindset over and over and over. And then if you do meet a great guy, you do meet a man who could be your husband, you so busy being on this whole, oh, this is casual. Oh, no, I ain't got time for that. It's real or nothing. It's genuine or go home. That's the time that I'm on. But anyway, so ask yourself those three questions. If any of them, the answer is no. I don't like him. I don't admire him. I don't respect him. That's your answer. Like, just pass. Pass on him. Let him go on to someone else, and keep going. Keep going. Keep moving. Okay? It's not the end of the world. There's, God knows, there's tons of men out there. Like I said, I just got back from Black Alumni Weekend. I saw with my own eyes how many men there are available to me. Okay? And I want you all to believe that too. So the next tip is where to go to meet really great men. Men that could be your husband. So for those of you all who've been to college, for those of you all who graduated high school or graduated college or grad school, you need to get in touch with your alumni chapter. I got in touch with all of my school's alumni chapter. After coming from Black Alumni Weekend, that's the first thing I did Monday morning. I said, I need to get in touch with all the schools I went to, the alumni chapter, I need to know about the alumni weekend, homecoming, okay? These are your opportunities to reconnect with the best of the best, okay? All those men that you went to high school with or college with, especially college, grad school, they come back for homecoming. They come back for, African American Alumni Week or Black Alumni, weekend like we just did. And a lot of those men may have gotten married and now they divorced. Or a lot of those men never got married. And now here you are. And maybe, just maybe, a couple of those men, they was feeling you. They was feeling you in college. And you might not have been feeling them. But guess what? They're the CEO of a Fortune 500 company now. And then they see you, especially if you looking good still. They're like, ooh, I had a little thing for Anita. I had a little crush on Anita. Like, ooh, Anita look good. Anita look good at 54. Let me see what she's talking about. Anita is single? Anita's divorced? Y'all. So, that's the next tip out of this video. You want to be around the best of the best? Contact your alumni chapter today. Get on the list. Make sure they know how to reach you. So when they have these little, come on home, come on back to homecoming, and come on to this event, and come back to the, African American, the Black Student Union weekend, right? Come on back. And that's where you need to be, okay? You need to take your behind back to college. Take your behind back to graduate school. Because chances are there are men that you knew in college, you knew in graduate school or high school even, and you overlooked them. You overlooked them, or I don't know why, you didn't see them, but chances are those men have made something of themselves. Those men have good jobs. Those men grew into that head, or grew into those ears, or grew into that nose, grew into them teeth. And boy, you're gonna be pleasantly surprised, okay? So that's the second tip of this video. Here's a place where you can meet some really great men that are about something, that have their life together, and they're about something. And that is alumni weekend, or homecoming weekend, or any type of sports event at the college you attended. These men will go back or go to these games or go to homecoming, to kind of relive the glory days. That's what a lot of those men were doing. A lot of those men were out there, getting drunk and carrying on and stepping with their fraternity and all that stuff, trying to relive those glory days, wearing their paraphernalia. But a lot of those men got married and now they're divorced. Or if you're in your 30s, maybe a lot of those men never got married. So there you go. You got the cream of the crop. So that's the next tip of this video. Check out your alumni association. Get on the list. Let them contact you when alumni weekend comes around, and then go to it. Connect with old friends. Connect with old, female friends, male friends. There's going to be some men there that you might not even recognize because you didn't get in the time of day. But guess what? They about something now. So just a little tip. That's just a little tip. So y'all, I got a question. Let me see if I can get it. Okay, let me see if someone want to go live. Let me see. Okay, she's unable to join. All right, sorry y'all, but y'all make sure that you like the person that you're with, because honestly, they can feel that energy. I know I could. I dated a guy for 2 years and he did not like me. He did not like me. He did not like me. There were so many little petty things that he just did not like. He did not like the fact that I was confident. He didn't like the fact that I was educated and I knew a lot about a lot of different subjects. So people would ask me questions about a lot of different subjects. So I would answer those questions. And he just felt like that was know-it-all, right? Oh, she's a know-it-all. Oh, and I'm like, what? But it was so many things, y'all, that he just did not like. He just did not like. But yet claimed to love me, claimed to love me. I love you. I want to be with you. And I could just feel it coming off of him that he just did not like me. Mm-hmm. And that's a recipe for disaster. I need someone that likes me. I need someone that generally likes me, what I'm about, who I am and what I'm about. That's what I need. And I want y'all to have that too. Don't be with a man that don't like you. And you know it. You know when a man don't like you. Like he will secretly do some sneaky stuff to undercut you or no. Or he will give you these backhanded compliments. That's another one. He will give you backhanded compliments. That's how you know he don't like you. No, you deserve better than that. Don't be with someone that doesn't like and love you. That person should like and love you. All right, I'm getting off on my exit. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to save this live, and if you're coming in on the end, just rewatch the live, and you're going to know what this is about, okay? But thank you all for joining me, and as always, stay open to love.